Today in MIL News we're going to discuss liberal education.
Good morning everyone. So today we're going to be talking about liberal education, but my question is, cause right now, isn't that, can you believe it that out there in the streets people don't know what liberal education is? Like, really? For you, what liberal education is for you? Come on.
What? So I think it's like to have a wide knowledge of different subjects, isn't it?
Exactly. Like for me, that's exactly what it is.
Is to be a critical thinker and have a broad mind.
Exactly. Like for me, it is to have the freedom to study what you want, what you're interested in. But people right now, they don't know anything about liberal education. They don't know.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
We find out that many people don't want to get a liberal education. Can you believe it?
What? Why?
They don't want to, like, I don't know what's wrong with these people.
It's maybe it is because they really don't know what a liberal education is.
Why would you want to get a liberal education?
Because I want to know about other cultures and be open-minded with new ideas.
I mean, like, if I get a liberal education, I will be glad to teach, because that's free. That's something that you freely choose to study. That's something that you wanted. You're doing it because you want it.
Well, actually, I would want to get liberal education because I will, wish to be more tolerant to different ideologies and cultures,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Maybe it's not just the people in the United States. Maybe it's like the whole United States as a whole.
What do you mean by that?
Like, for example, what does liberal education mean in the United States as a whole?
Well, for me, liberal education in the United States as a whole means that everyone has the opportunity to study what they want, what they really want. It is that everyone has the same chances to study the subjects that where they're interested in.
But I still don't get it, because I do not understand why people don't know what they want for their future. Because for me, in the liberal education as a whole in the United States means to be able to choose what you want for your future, to study what you want in your future.
That would be great.
It's giving people the freedom to be whatever they choose. However, there are some countries that they don't have a liberal education.
Like what countries?
For example, Madagascar, Rwanda, and Kenya.
Okay.
Where people have fought for their liberal education.
Okay, can you think about someone in specific?
Okay, let me think.
For example, es en Madagascar, ni Rakoto, Ramamanga.
Okay. And what about him?
He's a scientist in Madagascar that he experimented with plants and that were curative, that fought for people with diabetes. And one experiment he made was to make people pee on a tree, and if ants come to the pee, they will know if the person has diabetes. That was really interesting. And how he had little resources and how he used them as a whole to make a curative plant.
Yes, science!
Okay, so what you're trying to say is that that person, he was getting his liberal education because he was trying to demonstrate other people what others couldn't?
Yeah, they didn't know about that plant and he...
Oh, okay, I got it. Like, for example, this other guy, he's from Kenya. His name is... What? And he fought really hard to get his liberal education,
That, my friends, is called integrity. That's called courage.
Actually, he was very into activism and all that, and he wanted to be to teach through his books. Everyone like about what he knew.
No shit.
Like, you know, one day he was on this activism thing over there in Kenya. You know, and the cops came and they took them to jail. You know, can you believe that? You know, like, I know, like, why? You know, but right now, well, he was in the jail and all that. But he was like, he got that. He was so strong. Like, his mentality was all into liberal education, all that, and he was like, he even got a book in the jail. Like, he did it on toilet paper. He did it on toilet paper because he wanted to teach everyone. That's really. I know. You feel it. That guy, he was really nice. Can you think about someone else maybe?
Well, actually, I can think about this writer. She's a woman.
Uh-huh.
Blah blah blah. She's from Rwanda, and she had like this story. Like, for example, like when she was young, there was this genocide in Rwanda where all her family was murdered.
Oh my God.
Can you believe it?
Oh
All
my
her
God,
family.
are you serious?
So she moved away from Rwanda, and after moving, she took this experience to write a book, you know, a personal biography, and she
Okay.
has won really important prizes in France and other countries. So I think it's like something.
Like, all those people, you know, we all agree that they're very, like, they're so much into what they want it to be that they don't care the consequences, right?
And that, like, the good thing, or not the good thing, but you know, like, what grabs my attention is that they didn't have like liberal education, you know, like they didn't have like the right to, you know, pick and choose what they want to do. Like, everyone like went out of the comfort zone and went like doing the opposite like society expect them to do.
I know. It's sad. You know, it's sad that those countries are not giving their people the opportunity to be what they want, to study. They're just limiting students' knowledge and opportunities to grow. That's so sad. That's so sad.
Inconceivable!
Back to the news. Did you hear about Ernesto Quintero?
Who's
What
that?
about him?
He was a teacher who thought he was a liberal, and he was teaching everything like not following the curriculum. He was teaching like whatever he wanted, and like,
Can that be ever, like, possible?
What? No!
no. Well, because he had to follow the rules in the school, and he was teaching like out of topics, things
Well,
like not.
What was his argument for doing that?
He was a liberal.
Liberal what? Liberal education? Liberal educator?
Yes, and that made him think that he could teach whatever he wanted.
What?
But that's not what liberal education or liberal educated means.
I know. I mean, like, obviously being liberal educated is gonna influence. Obviously, we all know that being liberal educated is gonna influence the way you teach. Obviously, right? But not like that. I mean, like, for me, you know, if I was a teacher, being liberal educated will influence me by the way I teach. You know, because maybe I will do it with enjoyment. You know, because that's something I choose. So I will be happy to be teaching other people, little kids, this and that, because so that's the way maybe it will influence me.
I
But
think
not like that.
that to me it will like it will make me like able to comprehend and understand other points of view, you know, besides mine.
Yeah, you're right.
What do you think?
It's sharing your ideas and thoughts and knowledge to your students. It's like being open-minded, and having students share their ideas and accepting them too.
So overall, being liberal educated will prepare us to be better teachers, isn't it?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay, dudes, that's it for today. Hopefully you can see us tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
On MIL News. My name is Martha.
Ivon,
Lorena.
And tomorrow's topic, actually, we're gonna be talking about Mr. Quintero and all this controversy about what he did.
that he went to jail.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, he's doing some crazy stuff out there.
I bet he's gonna get what he deserves in jail.
That's right. Okay, so hopefully you can see us tomorrow. We're gonna have all this information about him. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Learn about different cultures and ideologies.
One thing that I learned about one of my enrichment experience was Salvation Mountain, because I learned about Leonard. He traveled to span the war of God, so I think that was really awesome, because he had a dream and he made it true.
Imagine all the people living for today.
Another thing that I learned about the enrichment experience, especially the one in Fiestas del Sol, was that some certain people have different like rituals, and that they actually meant something for them. You know, like they have a valuable significance. You know, like for example, from Los Voladores de Papantla, even the clothing had a meaning. So I didn't know that.
At Las Fiestas del Sol in Mexicali. And we can see that there is a lot of different music, food, and culture. And a lot of food. Yay!
Some cultures have like very strong beliefs regarding their traditions, regarding their culture. They don't question those traditions. They just they're just very valuable for them, and they just keep going with them because
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's their tradition because their parents have been doing it, so they keep doing it. Like El Día de los Muertos, when we went to the gallery at San Diego State, and we understood that that tradition is very strong. Even though we came from, all of us are from Mexican families, but we didn't. We find out that it's a very strong tradition in our culture because that's the day when some people believe like they commemorate their dead family members, and some others believe that that's the day when they get to see or get to connect again with their dead ones.
day in
Maybe it's being value what?
I don't get why people. It's not like
Like what?
how can people do not know what they want for their future? Future.